not follow
See you later. We got TierZoo.
The cheetahs are low tier, which ended with me getting a ton.
Predict what? The strongest? Hold on, we gotta see the tiers first. We gotta see all the types of cats.
And fair enough, I probably should. But instead of just making a video on cheetahs, I figured I'd kill two birds with one stone by also.
I think a lion not gonna lie. If we keep it at a buck. Okay, well, let me dim lights. Let me get in the mode. If I'm keeping it a buck, I dead got lions winning over everything. Now I know that sounds cliche, and tigers like mad strong too, but not gonna lie, lions they got heart though.
So finally releasing the tier list for the cat dynasty. First, let's talk about the place cats.
Okay, but since we already know tigers is first, second place. Cheetahs. Not gonna lie, cheetahs are not gonna be up there. Like if we really think about it, cheetahs, is not winning nothing. They're just fast. Panthers are strong, but it might be a tiger though.
As a whole are at in the meta. So I don't think it comes as a surprise to anyone that cats are exceptionally effective builds that have held a high tier spot in the meta for more than a while. And though this isn't true of every cat build, of which there are more than 40, cats carved out their spot in the meta by being the best choice by far for anyone looking to play an assassin or rogue class. Their weapons and movement kit are carefully crafted to allow cat players to have an easier time scoring critical.
Cats are. Oh, let's see the stats first. 50% accuracy allows player to see targets' weak points. Not gonna lie, are cats OP? Because they can see weak points and they're mad agile and fast. And they got night vision. Not gonna lie, they low-key kind of stacked though. I'd fight a bear before a lion. That's facts. Nah, nigga, I actually wouldn't pick between any of them because it's still gonna end the same way. I'm out of Kyle Petticardi, no he's not. He's probably bowing down and praying to him like a good boy. Let's keep it a buck.
Like I said, there are more than 40 different builds possible, so I can't really fit them all into a single video. So instead, I'm going to go over the most popular ones, and hopefully the way I analyze them will help you make your own call if you're interested in one of the less popular builds. So anyways, I'm going to start from the bottom of the tier list and go up from there.
Bet.
Right at the bottom, we've got the cheetahs. They have the highest move.
Chat, what did I say? Chat. Nigga finally dropped. Yeah, nigga getting timed out.
Movement speed of any land build.
But what I say, cheetahs gonna be low. See, they fast, but like they defense is down. Like they not doing nothing.
Which is definitely an impressive title to hold. When it comes to scoring kills on builds with high mobility like gazelles, antelope, and ostriches, there are a few better at it than the cheetah. But while this works against those particular targets in that particular situation, it serves no purpose when it comes to actually defending the kill.
They not actually,
and as a result, a high percentage of the kills achieved.
Like being fast only works so much when you come across a lion that's just gonna throw a power punch. It's like you being, bro. It's just like you being some fast. Like, damn, what's a good example, bro? What's a fast boxer like who moves really fast, who's mad agile and shit? Put him against Mike Tyson. Bro, you can be as fast as you want. That nigga lands one good one, bro, you're cooked. Facts.
Cheetah gets end up getting stolen by lions and hyenas. Cheetahs need higher power and defense stats to actually be able to reap the benefits of their high mobility.
Yeah, these going every time.
The cheetah's inability to defend it.
Okay, Ryan Garcia versus Mike Tyson. Boom! I'm talking about straight to his dome, gang.
Itself makes the early game extremely difficult for new cheetah players too. High-level players can't prevent stronger builds from griefing the new cheetah players, and as a result, very few cheetahs even reach the late game where they can abuse their high mobility stat. Long story short, F tier because they get bodied way too hard by competing builds. In D tier, we've got the Lynx. I don't have too much to say about them.
Yeah, what y'all know about
They've
Lynx?
got low-medium stats across the board with the exception of stealth.
They're mid as hell.
And they do possess one relatively useful ability, the ability to move silently through snow. They're best at taking out small
weak ass ability. Nigga, put this nigga in F tier. What the hell?
prey using stealth. But in my opinion, there are better choices for this type of playstyle, such as the owl or the viper.
These some hoes, gang. Hoe ass niggas.
While they don't get griefed nearly as badly as cheetahs, they do have to watch out for cougars, wolves, and coyotes. One level higher and we reach the cougar. While its stealth is actually a bit lower than the lynx's, all other stats are a good bit higher, especially strength. However, it's not quite strong enough to overpower midweights like deer and elk without putting itself at risk for taking damage too.
Like, you know you doing bad. You can't even fight a gazelle, my nigga. You know what's bad? Because gazelles, they run away. Nigga, it's fighting back. You're that much of a hoe. It's like you trying to bully the scrawny kid at school. Like everybody bullying that nigga, but that nigga just start fighting you because you know you can't hang with that nigga, bro. What the fuck? You just trash.
While it can climb pretty well, it's most comfortable duking it out on the ground. I've never discussed troll builds on this channel, but honestly the trolling potential of cougars is too good not to mention. Cougars lack access to the roar move, but that doesn't stop them from trying, and as a result, they have one of the craziest battle cries in the game. Instead of actually being useful as an intimidating sonic AoE, it instead sounds almost exactly like a woman being brutally murdered, which is one of the few ways to seriously mess with human players that invade their territory.
Nah, like a lot. Imagine y'all hear that at nighttime, walking. Bro, no, that would scare the hell out of me. I'll pull my pants. Facts. I'll pull my pants.
There are two major styles players opt for when going for a cat build: the feline style and the panther style. All of the builds so far have been in the feline style, which generally has higher mobility but lower strength. Panther style cats, on the other hand, are stronger, bulkier, and also have access to the panther signature move, Roar. So we're finally going to switch gears over to the panther builds as we continue up the tier list. The leopard build is the next rung up on the tier list, being Africa's premier solo rogue class. Of the panther style builds, this is the smallest. This offers the leopard players maximum mobility while climbing, a trait they use to the fullest.
That nigga got the drop on him.
This offers the leopard players maximum mobility while climbing.
Nah, yo, I never seen nothing like that in my life, son.
A trait they use to the fullest. While it is definitely stronger than the cheetah, it is still no match for gank squads like lions and hyenas. But unlike the cheetah, leopards actually have a way to avoid getting their kills stolen. Leopards can climb much better than any of their competitors, and they do have high enough strength to carry their kill up the tree. This allows them to gain all of the XP they deserve.
Imagine you with your homeboy, that nigga jump off a tree, slomp your mans out, and then climb up the tree with his body. Not gonna lie, you just gotta let that nigga stay. Like, you gotta let him be. Don't even recover the body. It's over with. Nigga, what?
These traits together are in the leopard high B tier.
Facts, like what?
Now we're at A tier, and this is where the tier list gets a little muddy, since we've only got 2 tiers left to place quite a few more builds. If I'm being honest, even though I placed leopards in B tier, the snow leopard players, with their extra stealth bonus, have a strong argument for A tier. Anyways, at the bottom of A tier, we have the largest of the cats, the tiger. Not many unique abilities, but generally just very high stats. While tigers do have decent stealth, they rely more on their sheer power for winning fights.
These cats.
This allows them to take out tough and dangerous.
I see what you did there, but we're talking about animals, my nigga. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, see, nigga didn't realize you can't unsend shit on Twitch. Yeah, now you fucked up. Like, what do you mean, bro? That's the wrong type of cats, bro. That's the wrong type of cats.
Players like the boar.
Chat. After the stream, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna look at the moon if it's actually red. Cause this nigga Ernest sent me a picture. The moon was dead red on someone's story, so I'm gonna see it.
One top tier ability they do have is their incredibly powerful jump, making them deceptively mobile while appearing to have only average speed. Overall, if the tier list was simply about who would win in a one-on-one fight, tigers would be S tier, no doubt.
Wait, what?
Unfortunately, that isn't the case, because even though they'd lose in a one-on-one fight with a tiger, lions are undoubtedly more viable overall. If you
Wait, lions in A tier? Chat. Wait, lions in A tier? Chat, what would be in S tier? No, that's cap. But this nigga's an expert though, so like you would think that this nigga is like knowing it. I'm not gonna lie. What would be S tier? Like, what can be, like, what is better and more viable, more in an altogether better build than a lion, bro? No, tiger's in A tier too. They're both in A tier. That's a tiger in A tier. So it gotta be like a panther, right? Nah, that's crazy. Or mount, I don't even
watch
know,
my
right?
videos a lot, you know I see coordinated attacks as one of the most overpowered strats in the whole game. And lions are basically the poster child for coordinated attacks. So far, most of the other cats we've talked about all generally target players playing squishy targets, but lion players are some of the only ones bold enough to deliberately attack a tank. Their highly organized parties they form allow them to control entire sections of the map, and their defined roles prevent leeching and also protect newer players from gankers. All in all, great build, easily A+ tier.
A+.
And finally, we've reached the top tier, the build that embodies everything
Word.
excellent about the cat dynasty, the Jaguar.
Not even a panther? Son, no! Gang, I think we gotta do our research, gang. What? Yo, chap, you telling me this is better? Yo, not the car. Oh my gosh. I mean, he do look kind of tough, though. He look like a mix between a cheetah and a tiger. Nah, so y'all telling me this is better? Oh, jaguars are panthers. A black panther is a melanistic color variant of the leopard and the jaguar. Oh, so that is a panther, my nigga. That's a panther. Like, the panther that we're thinking of.
Jaguars are the absolute best build in the entire game when
That's
it comes to
crazy,
one-shotting
though.
players with a critical hit. They have the most damaging bite of any of the cats, enough to pierce armor.
Damn.
And their incredible accuracy lets them nail their target right in the weak point, the back of the head.
Oh,
They may not have the raw stats that the lion and tiger do, but they more than make up for it with their special abilities. The most important is their
Apex
incredible
eyes.
which
Apex eyes effects negates all stealth bonuses. Wow, so you can't be stealth. Okay, so chat, you can't be stealth around them. Jungle Tooth, bite critical hits, ignores armor. So that got 100% piercing on it. So any armor you got is still gonna pierce it no matter what. So armor is not working against it. So it's just like your raw body with it. Amphibious, no movement or accuracy. No movement or accuracy penalty. So they can move as well in water as in land. Not gonna lie, these niggas are OP.
negate
These niggas
all
are
stealth
OP.
bonuses. Most cats have great vision and can even see in darkness, but the
Wow.
Jaguar can even see a target
Yeah, these niggas
obscured by
OP.
camouflage or hiding in murky water. The second, less obvious perk is that Jaguars are the most versatile cat build available. They're great sprinters and pristine climbers, but they're
Oh.
also just as much at home hunting in the water as they are in a tree.
Wow, that's
No other build can
dangerous,
boast
nigga.
dominance in the arboreal, terrestrial, and aquatic map zones. They really do dominate. Lions act like they own the place, but they do face plenty of competition. But Jaguars, they do own the place.
No.
They could carry their food up a tree if they wanted to, but there's no need. So yeah, a build that can one-shot anything on its server and dominates 3 of the 4 main play zones. That's your S tier. So there you have it.
Facts. They got armor piercing. They got eyes. You can't be stealth. So stealth builds don't work. Tanky builds don't work because it got piercing or armor piercing. So that don't work. And water builds don't work to evade them because they can do the same in water too. Bro, oh my gosh. And on land builds don't work because they can be on land. Yo, not gonna lie, that's insane. Chat, I didn't expect that at all, gang. Ain't even gonna lie. W video though. W video got TierZoo. Not gonna lie, he makes good videos. I like this.